Hey guys, welcome to this about channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Put the post notification for you to be notified. Like the video and comment if you'd like. Let's get into pop and urban entertainment as we usually do. A few days ago, Nicki Minaj was rumored to be part of the Call of Duty, her own video game. Now this will be celebrating 50 years of hip hop with a multi-million-dollar deal. Her and other artists, I'm sure, with Snoop Dogg will be part of these video games. They all have their own video games. So congrats to their multi-million-dollar deal. They deserve it. So let's take a listen to what she prophesies early in her career. Take a listen.
Video game. But maybe can you incorporate me in one? Like, could you make a character called Nicki Minaj and like have her dressed as the ninja?
I mean, we should make you a console queen. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You're gonna be on
yes.
everybody's Xbox on their backgrounds and stuff like that.
Yes,
That'd be
that's a dope idea.
Console King Sean Fallion agreed. And we're gone.
And it's alleged she will voice her own, work. Own operator. Now people are complaining about the tattoo on her left arm, the iconic tattoo, which I feel like is not a big deal. We can recognize Nicki Minaj anywhere because her face card never declines. Now let's get into the Delulu fan base that they always feel like Nicki Minaj is eating Cardi B's leftovers, which I believe is not true. We already heard what she said early in her career. Now last year she tweeted, "My stupid decision from the past caused me to miss out on money now. I had multi-million-dollar deal, Call on Duty, on the table that I couldn't take because of court." Her back and forth 13 cases. Last year she had a lot of cases. And one of them was, the two strippers alleged that they slept with Offset. And she was only given, community service. So I don't believe these are Cardi B's leftovers. The same time, Nicki Minaj was already advertising for Call of Duty endorsement, whereby it featured Lil Baby and other mega stars too. So it's dropping on August, and this is not Cardi B's leftovers. For the first time in her career, Nicki Minaj has surpassed 60 million monthly listeners. She joins, DojaCat. They are the only two female rappers to do so. So congrats to both of them. Bang Bang is turning 9 years old, and I'll say this single deserves a diamond record. Putting all the plugs together, the stats, the streams, and the sales, it deserves a diamond record plague to me. IceSpice and Nicki Minaj make history. Barbie World earns biggest single day streams with 5 million streams. The only hip hop song to receive so far this year. So congrats to both of them. I hope it goes top 2 at this point. And again, it has reached number 1 on US Spotify, a second overall for Nicki Minaj this decade. And I believe for IceSpice, it should be the third. IceSpice has been winning. I hope the Barbie World goes top 4, top 3, top 2. She deserves it. So congrats to IceSpice again for the third number 1 on US Spotify history this year. So far, she's the only one to do so, the only rapper to do so. Again, her fans believe there could be a potential, collaboration between Iggy Azalea and her. Now I feel like Iggy Azalea will eat up, IceSpice. IceSpice is only pretty, but the rap skills is not there. They are both non-lyrical, but Iggy will eat her up. And to think about it, Iggy Azalea is an independent artist. So far, she has not been doing, female collaboration. She only does solo singles, and mostly again with Tiger, because they have a good relationship behind the scene. I want to believe so. Anyway, moving on to Rihanna. Her Fitney collaboration collection that was announced early this year. Puma's new agreement with Rihanna is a multi-year partnership in which she will co-create new collection with them, with a special focus on unisex and kids range. The first product will drop in September. So she had them back in 2014, I believe, if I'm not wrong, and it kind of sold out. Puma had a very good relationship with them. They were selling, and it kind of increased their percentage sales of Puma. I believe the same thing will happen with this collection. Rihanna has a very good taste with fashion. Anyway, moving on to Glorilla and, throwing rented sunglasses while performing.
fuck nigga free. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no fuck nigga cheat. And I'm
Our silence. That's our silence. That we know because the security told us exactly what it is. She threw them. She threw them. I gave it to them. Mind your business, homie. I'm out of trouble. You get straight. Well, I'm not legally obligated. No. She threw them.
I feel like that's kind of some wretched behavior she did over there. She knew they were rented. It's not like she didn't know. I'm sure her team told her these are rented, that is rented, the weave is rented, all the makeup is rented, the shoes are rented. But she thought she's Beyonce. Throwing sunglasses, somebody's gonna put them on eBay to sell it to the highest bidder. She knew what she was doing. I won't, put it past her action that she didn't know they were rented. She knew very well this artist rent this stuff, unless you're somebody like Beyonce who can decided to let it go, take it off your performance check. How much was it? Less than $1,000. And I'm sure she got paid more than $1,000 for that performance. It was such an embarrassing behavior, if you ask me, but it happened. Moving on to Beyonce and Travis Scott. Allegedly, she'll be on the Echoes single. I'm sure they did this last minute drop hints so that Beyonce always does not love to be speculative working with other artists. She tends to pull out last minute. So Utopia will have a lot of A-listers. Allegedly Drake, Caesar will be there, Ed Sheeran, thanks to what happened afterward. Obviously people are going to support her. According to Billboard, Beyonce tour has grossed 86.9 million in ticket sales from just 12 shows in June. She's the highest to do so in the month of June, so congrats to her and her performance. And there is a record that she is set to happen with Bank of America Stadium. She'll become the first female artist to headline in that stadium, selling around 50,000 fans, and is expected to sell out. I thought it was already sold out, but seems not. But if it happens, I'm sure it will happen. Congrats to her if that happens with that record, becoming the first female to headline. Moving on to Megan Thee Stallion and Queen Latifah. Her fans are speculating they could be working together, especially now that Megan is coming back. They met recently, and Queen Latifah did comment in one of Megan's TikTok workouts. Now, Queen Latifah barely work with new girls in the music industry. She never worked with any, even during her time. But if this happens, people are sympathizing with Megan, especially what happened with Tory. Maybe she'll get it, maybe she'll not get it. But anyway, on DojaCat versus her fan base now, they went to NBC News and talked to them. The fan page of DojaCat and the Kitty Rooms explained deactivating their account was really to letting them know that they can stop anytime. I feel like they're very delusional to go to NBC News. It's not a good move. You could have just complained on social media, but again, it seems like you wanted all the attention. You want to be Babs so bad. And Babs, they've never sat with NBC or CNN, BBC and talk about how they go very hard for NickiMinaj. Now, one of them says, even though they do have points, DojaCat needs to come out and apologize, giving them a sincere apology, which is, true. DojaCat does need to do that. And again, another one says that they're doing 50-50. DojaCat is giving them their music, they are supporting them with the pages. And they do claim that the artist doesn't own her fans anything outside the surface of level of respect. So they feel disrespected. They feel like Doja did cross a line. And they're right. But again, if you look at a point of view, Doja Cat's third album, whether you all bought it or did not buy it, the streaming and the radio carried that album. So if she does the same good music, streaming and radio will carry Doja Cat's career. No shade. You all were not supposed to be going to NBC and talk about revealing your real names. And you were actually allegedly had Bab's page at first, and then it became DojaCat's Stan's page later on. So it was unnecessary, but maybe you all need closure on the other hand, and I'm sure DojaCat will still pay you dust because she feel like you deserve it to be paid dust. Moving on to our last topic, Saweetie is dropping a single the same time as Utopia with Travis Scott, the same time with Cardi B. There are a lot of people who are dropping this Friday, and she is getting help from YG and Tiger because they are going on a tour, 3 of them, and it's only 15 dates. So I don't know if this is the first leg and they will have the second leg, or they're trying to see if people will buy, then do the second leg later on, straight to the club. I don't know if this is a good idea. I feel like, Tiger, YG, maybe they will eat their verse up. They're not that lyrical, but maybe they will eat it up. But as for, Saweetie, she'll definitely need help from YG and Tiger. Both of them will definitely need to help her write something. So will you all be streaming? One thing for sure, she will look beautiful in the music video. No shade. Anyway, give me your opinion, your comments on any of the topics that I've tackled today, if you don't mind. You all stay safe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Have a lovely day. Bye.